Streamlabs, not Streamlabs. Ugly nigga on deck. Let's go. B money dog. B money dog. E minus. B money dog. B money dog. So my phone on the charge, so I gotta like prop this bitch up and talk to you motherfuckers. Oh, damn, see, I'm messing up. Algorithm. Sorry. One of my handy dandy. Oh shoot. My handy dandy tray here. Bow bow wow, a bee wow, a bee bow bow, a pickle bow bow, pickle bow, a fick out bow, a fickle found out bow, a fickle. I think that's how we do it. We'll have it like this. Yeah, feel miss. Let's get it cracking. All right. What it do though? Notifications going on. So we might as well start hitting that little intro out. You feel me? Since the noties is out. We got the noties and floaties going OG. You feel me? So we might as well go ahead and get the notifications out from this mofo. I mean, not notifications. What we call it? We call it, damn. How do we call it? What is it? The intro. I said the intro. I wish I had a stand. I did have a stand somewhere, but I don't know where my actual stand for my phone is. And for some reason, my little table here, my roll-up table, won't stand up. Okay, so we have the 2 minutes, so I can talk now. So yeah, play boys and play girls, what it do? In the hoop. In the hoop. Just a IMS Kim, IMS Poo, IM Eka, and my Kurtu, and Shet Kurtu. It's a bit. So, let's talk some big money talks. We gotta talk a lot of things. We gotta catch up. We gotta catch up, man. We gotta catch up. It's been a week or so. So we gotta catch up on a few things. One thing I gotta talk about. I gotta talk about my nigga Kyle Rittenhouse. Let's go. I'm trolling, but I gotta talk about it, man. I'm trolling, but I got to talk about it, man. The boy Kyle Rittenhouse. Kyle Rittenhouse. Did he not tap in or what? He got off. He let off some shots. He walked down the block with the AR. Said, "F it. We out here." Was he politicking for Trump? What was he politicking for? I forgot what Kyle, his whole stance was. But I know some niggas ran up on him and was trying to jump him. And he said, "This thing is real." It goes pum, pound, pound, pound. And then somebody else pulled out a strap and he said, "Okay, cool." What they call it? The OK Corral or something like that. That's where it became. He started letting off shots. As you come in, make sure you hit the like. Smash that like, as they say. Smash the subscribe button, as they say. And make sure you hit the live chat. And after the video, also comment on the video to make sure that algorithm know the niggas is tapping in. Because we tapping in, right? This is funny. He let off the thing. He said, pow, pow, bing, pow, pow, blah, 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 blah. Hit 3 niggas. And got off. Coming after every motherfucking body. He said, LeBron, you're next. But he ain't shooting them. He hitting them in the court. He said, and here's the funny thing. Somebody brought this up to me, and I watched it, and I'm like, you got a fucking point. Shout out to Ticket TV, because it was Ticket TV, actually. Shout out to Ticket TV. Big Ticket. He was the one who I actually, got the news from. And when he said it, I thought about it for a second because he's like suing him for damages and da-da-da and LeBron. I said, wait a damn minute. He is going to win. That nigga Kyle Rittenhouse pulled up with the same strap with the lawsuit. He said, I'm armed with lawsuits. Don't try to jump me. You and your gang of LeBron fans. I'm a LeBron fan. I like LeBron. But now I'm like starting to see like, yeah, man, there's a reason Jordan didn't want to play those last years that he could have actually played. There's a reason why people retire. Like, I understand you want to play with your son. Cool. Maybe you should just shut it down like a year or so until he's ready and just keep balling. Like, it sounds messed up, but I'm keeping it funky. I played ball. I'm a small guy, so I only played point guard, so I can see his eye and his vision won't change. There's certain things that will not change with the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, he'll still always be able to have an eye for that. He'll always be able to see his basketball IQ, his basketball acumen. He's a virtuoso. You can't take away from that. You know what I'm saying? But when you have that big of a body, and this is the key, I'm small, like literally, I'm 5'7". Okay? At best, nigga. At best, nigga. At best. I'm 5'7" at best. We have my back straight. I've been eating my vitamins. Hit that like, hit that share, hit that subscribe, smash them joints, hit me in the chat, let me know you up in here. But I'm 5'7" at best. Okay? I can get up and grab the rim. Vertically, I can tap the rim. But if I jump, I can grab the rim. My hands aren't big enough to palm the ball properly to dunk in my running up and grabbing the rim. So I would technically need a few more inches, pause, in my vertical to be able to do that. But if you throw me an alley, I might be able to get that bitch in. Prime. This is not now, nigga. After COVID, niggas is different. Really, after I got shot by the fucking police, niggas is different. So ultimately, my hops may not be at my prime when I get out in the court. So I would need some stretching. You gotta give me a month or so for me to get right. But when I do, we can talk. But just give me some time. These niggas be out here full damn fledged. Yo, bro, you want to run a game? No, nigga, you just ran 3-4 games. The fuck? I seen you. Fucking asked me to run no game. Had me out here looking like goddamn Booba Kaloot. I don't even know who that is. Y'all know who that is, Booba Kaloot? Me either, nigga. Me either. But yeah, once again, shout out to Ticket. Big nigga Ticket, man. And my nigga Ticket. Shout out to Ticket TV on this one. Because He the one that put out the information right now about the Kyle Rittenhouse versus LeBron thing, and I got to talk about this. I have to. It's important. Extremely important. Because of one reason. And one reason only. And I done fucked up my damn power span on 2K, fucking with y'all, talking about reasons. Reasons! Oh, but I want an NBA store item. Let's go. I'll take that. Reason. The reason that we're here. The reason that we feel IG is a one. It's a pair. Oh, yeah. I love days have been played. Snapping snooze now. Snapping snooze. Poopa. Oh, yeah. Booza through the way. Snapping it up. Way. Inside Spain. I don't know what I just said right now. See. Don't be asking me questions and shit. I don't know what I'm talking about. So, but yeah, man, let's talk on this. If you in here, hit the chat, hit the like, hit the subscribe, but we gotta talk on this for a second. I honestly, truly believe Kyle Rittenhouse is gonna win. I think he will win that. I think he's gonna win that one, bro. I'm telling you, man. He's going to win that. Because you have to think about it. And the reason I'm saying it with such confidence is because, nigga, LeBron's following is so huge. Pause. You got pause on everything nowadays. LeBron's following is so, you know, as a LeBron fan, like, I hated the Lakers because I didn't like Kobe. I'm going to tell you why I didn't like Kobe. Because this nigga would kick our ass every time as a Detroit Pistons fan. So I didn't like Kobe. You know? But I'll tell you this much. I didn't hate him. I didn't hate his skills. I didn't hate on him. But I remember every time I'm telling you, faithfully, I remember this. When this motherfucker. His last game.
Mars time,
Let's go. Kobe's last game. His last game, man. Dog. Game. I watched it, okay? I watched him literally ball out, dog. He was out here balling. And I'm like, this nigga is not gonna, cause like I'm watching them get their ass whooped. I'm like, this is sad. I'm like, please do not let this man go out this way. Cause I don't get it twisted. I'm not a Kobe fan at that point. But I'm watching him and I'm like, knowing he's retiring, he's old, he knows it's up. And it's not like he can't get up and down. He can't do what he do. It's just, it's up, nigga. It's up. Simple. Simple. So I'm sitting there and I'm watching. I'm like, fuck. Not the cold. Please, not the cold. And I ain't even mean it like that, because I wasn't a Kobe fan. So I'm like, nigga, fuck that nigga. I'm like, let this nigga. But I'm watching it, and this is the key though. As a person who played basketball, not the league, not like official league like it, but I played traveling basketball. I'm sitting there watching it, and I'm like, he not going out like that. Kobe is not going out like that. I don't know who, I don't know what, but somebody got this nigga twisted. That's what I was thinking in my mind. Like, somebody got this nigga completely twisted, dog. I don't think they know, but he can't, he's not gonna, you know. That's not gonna work. Like, this is big Kobe we talking about. Who the fuck is these niggas? We talking about Kobe. I'm like, he ain't going out like that, man. I'm like, there's a few ways, but nah. Nah, he ain't going out like that. You feel? So I'm like, okay. And he balled out and did his thing. And that's when I became a fan of Kobe. Again, Kobe, not the Lakers. So when LeBron joined the Lakers, I'm like, okay, I can rock with this. I. You feel? But then I'm starting to look at things, and I'm starting to pay attention to some of the things that some of the people that be chiming in that really be knowing what they talking, saying. And they've been saying some really interesting things. So let's talk, like Ticket, for example. My nigga Ticket TV. He said something very interesting. He showed. Thank you for the likes. Make sure y'all hit them likes. Share it on your Instagram. Let me make sure I share this on Twitter and Facebook. Share this on your Facebook, your Twitter, your Instagram, etc., your Pinterest. Things of those nature. We talking this talk today, though. Talking this talk today. And also shout out to my homegirl Sika who painted this painting for me. The homegirl Sika painted this painting. I haven't put it up yet. I just only want to show y'all a little bit of it. Make sure y'all hit the chat. Let me know who all up in here. All up in here. So let's talk this talk. Shout out to my nigga Ticket once again, who put out this information. He showed specifically. He showed specifically. Dog. He showed specifically the amount of bodies. LeBron got bodies, dog. Bodies on top of bodies on top of bodies. You know what I'm saying? LeBron put in that work, nigga. Y'all niggas don't know. Niggas got this stuff messed up out here. 100%. And I think you niggas need to get your mind right all the way. And put some respect on LeBron's name. Got bodies. Big bodies, nigga. Bron put work in these streets, nigga. Bron got bodies, nigga. Bron know how to use the throwaway. If you look at all the people LeBron James has traded, he's literally had 60-something players traded. He got 60 bodies, nigga. You know, come on, bro. I know some niggas that really put it in, dog. I don't know many people with 60 bodies. Bro got 60 of them things. He bust their ass in game 60. Brian out here with the shit, busting ass, and giving 60. Big Brian, no. Out here, Big Brian, bitch, and I'm out here, Big Brian, I'm out here, I'm out, and I'm Brian, but I'm out here. What you mean? I'm out here, I'm out, and I'm out here, I'm out, bro, Brian, I'm out here, I'm out, and I'm out here, but bro, out here, I'm out. Oh man, dog, busting ass, and give him 60. Let's keep it funky. That's what Brian doing. He busting ass, give him 60, man. Why are niggas mad? Niggas is mad, man. Niggas is hella mad, man. I don't get it, though. I don't get it, though. He out here busting ass and give him 60. He trading everybody. You're not safe. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be out here thinking, bruh, what is you on, bruh? You ain't safe, nigga. You thought you was safe. You are gonna get traded. Brian ain't playing that shit with y'all, man. Y'all, man. Fuck wrong with these niggas, dog. Y'all got Brian. Y'all got bro. Y'all got Brian effed up, dog. You got Big Brian effed up, man. You got Brian effed up. Tell him. He will trade you, sir. Like, that's the crazy thing. Like, Bron is the reason of Bron literally showed, like, he's the what they say the archetype, the trendsetter, the trailblazer of player empowerment. You cannot take that away from that man. Player empowerment is him. You can't take it away from Bron. If you do, you just hate. You a sucker if you try to take that away from Bron. In my mind. But I will say this much, just to keep it all the way real, because we have to put things into. I'm the type of person who loves to put things into the proper perspectives, because ultimately, if I was from that area, I would say it, but I'm not. but because he locked up, I wanna say it just one time. For my nigga locked up, I want to keep it 50 straight for a second. Only for a moment, because I'm not from 55th Street. There's no way I could be. I'm from Flint, Michigan, and you know where I'm from, and that's it. Let's leave it at that. Now, what we will say, what we will tap into, is something that I think needs to be in this manner. it shows the ability of someone to have the ability to use energies and flex their muscle. Because that's what Bron did. He flexed his muscle. But it also shows that it had to put him into perspective for a second. You ain't Kobe. That's what they basically was trying to say. You're not Kobe, dog. You would love to be, you're not Kobe. And that's not a diss. I'm just saying that's what I got from the fact that they didn't do nothing during the trade. They didn't get rid of Russ. And here's the reason why they didn't get rid of Russ. I will say this much. I'm happy they didn't get rid of Russ. Personally. Because, and the only reason I'm happy they didn't get rid of Russ is because of one thing and one thing only. Brian, you asked for, you told, y'all had a meeting. You had a meeting, sir, to get Russell Westbrook to LA. So you want me to somehow find some sort of empathy for your dumbass decision. That's what the Lakers are feeling. I'm telling you. I've been in LA for a long time. And that's exactly what they're feeling like. So you expect us to give a... Let's keep it real. Why would they care? Somebody said Lonte don't give a fuck. Nah. I've been trying. But at the end of the day, it comes down to something. Bron's been having his way a long time with the media and with everything else. And I think it's starting to come a time where people are tired of it. You know? So I believe, and this is just me personally, I think they like, well, let's get him out of here. That's what I'm thinking. You know? Now, personally, I feel like it's kind of funny. Because they literally is showing him like, you know what, man? It is what it is. And here's the funny part about this whole thing that I think is hilarious, me personally. What I think is hilarious, personally, is Kyle Rittenhouse is suing him for damages and things of this nature. And here's the funny thing about this, about the lawsuit itself. What makes it funny to me, at least to me, is the simple fact that Cal got off after letting some shots off. Pow, pow, bang, bang, boom, 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 boom. Who wants something? What's up, nigga? What's up? He got off. Got off. And then the next nigga he's capping for, not capping for, because that means something different to new age people. But next nigga he's aiming at is Bron. He said, you know what, nigga, I heard what you said. Your followers could have impacted my whole get down. Had me out here going to Giselle and all types of tizzings. That's how he looking. That's how he feeling, man. You can't, come on, can't hate on the boy for feeling that way. You know, you can't hate on him for feeling that way. Why are you mad at him for feeling that way, man? That's how he felt. So, I think Kyle's gonna win. You gotta look at how big his following is. You gotta look at not following. You gotta look at how big LeBron's following is. I had to clarify that. Pause. I had to clarify that because I don't want niggas to think I'm up here saying Kyle Rittenhouse got a following. He might, I don't know. But I'm rocking with him. He gonna win that one. So we gotta talk about that. So what else did we want to talk about? I want to chime in also want to chime in on chime in on the Crip Mac situation. I'm gonna be brief because I'm not. Let's just say this: from who I've heard speak on the situations that are eligible to speak on the situations, I'm just gonna say I'm not really eligible to speak on the situation. Let's keep it all the way real. Or, like I said, okay, we'll do it one more time for my nigga Crip Mac. Because free Crip Mac, 55th Street, on Hood. Now, I can say on Hood because I'm from Gundry Hood. So and Gundry Hood is in Michigan, not Gundry Block Crips out in California. So let me clarify that. Gundry Hood Growth and Development, I can claim that all day if you have a question. On Hood. So I can say that part. But outside of that, and again, my phone is on the charge on my table. So now I just literally fucking kicked the table. So now the one I had focused on is, because this is the whole art. That's the whole thing. I just only showing you guys little pieces. But anyway, on Hood. So, on Hood. As they say. On Hood. I'm trying to get good focus. There you go. Good focus on this thing. Here we go. So, I can't speak on what went down, how it went down, because it's not my business too, and that's more because I'm not trying to put anybody in a position where they have to explain why I know their hood business. I know people everywhere. ultimately. So why I may know some people's hood business, it's only because I know people everywhere. And in a nutshell, as Crip Mac says, it's some Custer shit that's going down. That's why he's locked up. And this is why I be telling everybody in my class and people in general, you gotta watch your ass. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta keep in mind that there are things that might be placed in places only just to mess with you. You feel me? Like, you have to keep that stuff in mind. Like, people, we get comfortable in our understandings of that, you know, some type of concept of human life and understand like stuff like that. Okay, that's cool. I got you. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you for participating. Appreciate you. But that don't mean it doesn't. You think it do. It don't mean anything. And the reason I'm telling you it don't mean nothing is simply because you can be thrown under the bus, sabotaged, lied on, lied to, or anything at any moment. And you just go sit there like a dummy with a mouthful of peen. And they better not be trying to talk on me. She trust me. She had a mouthful of peen with me before she had a mouthful of peen with anything. Let's go. Big nigga shit on deck. I've been giving it a bit. Well, that's how they talk nowadays. I've been giving it a bit. I had been getting a little bit. A mouthful of dick before you even had anything to give them. Let's go. So I will put it on. I put on. They will get in your situations real quick, and that's what happened with Crip Mac, man. Niggas hopped in this situation, and somehow, you know, put him on some fuck shit, and it wasn't even him on the fuck shit. It was niggas around that somehow just knew what. I can't even describe it. I can't talk about it, to be honest with you. I'm gonna leave it at that. Let me shut the fuck up. But I will say this much about his situation, Free Crip Mac. I will say this much. That's the stuff they want. They want to gaslight you and put you in places. You know how many times they've been trying to send me to jail? Constantly. My class knows I'm telling the truth. Constantly trying to send me to jail. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta watch your people, and you gotta watch who's trying to gaslight you. You gotta watch who's trying to put you in certain positions. Who watching your stuff. Because that's the thing that puts everybody, in my mind, in danger. If you want to know what puts a person in danger, when you're on this path, is the people around you who can watch and observe your moves to know how you move. You know, I'm telling you, that's real talk. Because if you go hit the block every day, I'm about to hit the block, son. I'm about to hit the block. I'm about to go out there and get this pack. Boom, I'm about to break, you know, whatever the case is. I'm out here smooth and grooving. And we ain't gonna, but because we talk about Crip Mac, let's put some respect on his on his game. We not, and put some respect on his cripping. We not gonna say grooving because I'm not linked to Hoover at all. I just say grooving because that's something that we say where we at. But we not gonna say grooving right now. You smoothing and moving, so put some respect on his name. You know, but at the end of the day, let's keep it funky. He know what's up. He know what's up. He know the business when it come down to this moving. When you out here, he know what's up. Y'all, he know what's up. He know what's up with what it is. He where he at for a reason, nigga. And I'm saying it like that for a reason. Because when you out here moving that way, and then you start really, like, here's the whole thing. Like let's keep it funky. And I'm gonna say this, and I can't, because I can't speak on these politics because I'm part of an organization and we don't speak on politics that ain't our politics. Growth and development, it does not speak on Crip business. So I'm only gonna speak on this from a detached understanding. Okay? I'm keeping it real. I can only speak on this. I could get into details because I know people who know people. You know what I'm saying? I know plenty a neighborhood Crips. You feel me? I don't know. I don't even think that person's from. I don't know nobody from 5'5". I know people from the 50s, mainly 57, but I don't know anybody from 5'5". So I cannot speak on their business, but I can speak on this. The fact that DP had to happen is internet shit. Let's keep it. That DP happened because of internet things. So everybody that came through, make sure y'all hit the like. Make sure y'all chime in on the chat. Share it on your Facebook, your Instagram, whatever the case is, your Twitter, your Pinterest. Let's go. But we talking big money talk today. Hit the Cash App. Hit the Super Chat. Oh, wait. Oh, sorry. My Super Chat is not working right now. Hit the Cash App. Hit the PayPal, the Venmo. The information is on the screen. In the description box. Chime in the chat, smash the like button, smash the share, smash the subscribe, share it on your networks. But we talking big money talk today. The main topic you may see on the screen: LeBron and Kyle and nems. We gonna get into that. We already talked about it, but I want to get y'all to chime in with me. And if y'all want to get on StreamYard, if anybody wants to chime in on the chat, let me know. Get on the StreamYard and we can go ahead and get this thing going. But ultimately, we got to talk this money talk right now with my nigga Crip Mac, free Crip Mac, and his whole situation. If you want to know his situation, then I would suggest going to his page. ODM Slim spoke with him, and I don't know ODM Slim. I just know people who know of ODM Slim, and not know of him. Know ODM Slim. I know of ODM Slim. I just don't know him. So I want to put some respect on his name as well for putting things into perspective on a real nigga way. Because when I was locked up in jail, I don't know what the hell got told about me. You know what I'm saying? I'm with no more. Because she on some fuck shit. I don't know what it is. She held a nigga down the whole time. Then, as of yesterday, she on some fuck shit talking about I'm calling her from my house phone, yelling at her, and here's the key. The police had already came here and told me to leave that time. And I was teaching my class no exam. I was literally presenting somebody's work. I was sharing the screen to show the presentation of somebody's work for the final exam when that whole thing happened. So how did I call her when literally earlier in the day she was on the phone? You know what I'm saying? On the phone with the class that she was in, and told them, send them my love and everything. So at what point did I call you yelling from my house, the police made me leave? So I'm just basically saying, working around you and working against you, and you might not know that shit, man. You might not know it. You gotta wisen up. You gotta figure out and listen. Pay attention. Pay attention, because this shit real quick. That's why I teach the classes I teach. The chaos magic, all that stuff. I teach these things because it can get tricky real quick. And then you sitting around looking like Boo Boo the fool. You know what I'm saying? I'm up here literally, no lie, and I feel ashamed about it. There's people in my class that have been helping me survive to eat. I got $1 and some shit after going to get food today on my Cash App. Because stuff going on in my house that has nothing to do with me, but because I pointed out, I get punished, so I can't eat none of the food in the fucking house with the PayPal. My motherfucking rider, my #1 nigga on the fucking trigger, literally believes that somehow I caused her yelling. When, motherfucker? Because if that's the case, who would have? Here's the thing. I just talked to my niece, and here's the point. Y'all know I'm telling the truth, because remember how I said I talked to her about what times he was sleeping, because I was trying to understand. Sorry, not her. I talked to her husband. And when he came back from I think Armenia, or was it? I forgot. It was Turkey or Armenia. I forgot which. I think it's Armenia. No, it was Armenia. It was Armenia. When he came back, and I talked to him because I was gonna start recording the Idol God project, and because our walls are so thin, and he was a younger boy back then, I talked to him because I didn't want to wake them up. I didn't want to wake him up. You know, so I talked to her last night, and she was talking about, you know, keeping everything inside, because a lot of the stuff that happens when these altercations happen, y'all know that I'm usually trying to get away from the situation. So, like earlier, it was outside. It's always where he's thinking to start something outside. I walked outside and locked the door. I didn't know he was even outside. But so when I walked out and saw him, I said, "Oh shoot, my bad. I didn't mean to. I just locked the door. I didn't know you was outside. I just wanted to let you know I didn't lock you out on purpose." And now here's the key on why I'm saying that. I'm saying it because of the simple fact that we literally had an altercation. That's some real nigga stuff. If you can't respect it or understand it, I don't get you. If you have an altercation with somebody or something goes off with somebody and you tell that person, yo, my bad, and you're doing it just to show them that whatever happened then is then. I'm not even paying no attention to that right now. And here's the point on why I'm saying that. If I can be that way and they can still tell me, oh, I can't eat food. Okay, cool. Like, that shows me what type of person you are. That shows me what you made of. That shows me your soul. That shows me your soul. And that's why I show mine all the time. I will go out here and you're not going to make me not be me. I don't care what you think you think. I will die for this. They could snipe me out right now, and guess what would happen? I would laugh. They could kill me, and in the underworld, I'd be laughing like a motherfucker. For a few reasons. Because the nigga who killed me, I designed you. One. Secondly, I know where to go when we leave here, so you ain't did nothing but help me out. Nigga, I ain't got money to eat. And I'm in a house full of fucking food, and I can't eat it. And here's the fucking point. They're not here to eat it either. They don't even eat the food they bought. That's the point. It was a ritual. The food they bought, they don't even eat it in a rate where if I don't eat it, it won't fucking spoil. Just like and y'all know this, when she made that pot roast, or that beef stew, the cats don't eat meat. So how is it I had on Christmas, I had one plate of beef stew, and it wasn't on Christmas because I wasn't here. I was down the street. I ate at Paradise's house. So if I ate at Paradise House and I came home the next day and then had one plate, how is it was already at the bottom of the fucking beef stew? And I didn't eat it. What happened to my damn steak? I left a steak on and did not eat it. I left it on the counter. They put it in the refrigerator and I didn't eat it. And then somehow I go to Paradise's house, come back, and the steak's gone. Who ate the steak? If I'm in a house with a person who rarely eats beef. Now, my mom does eat meat, so she will eat turkey, chicken, things of that nature. But she doesn't eat steak and beef like that. So how the hell did she scarf down that much beef stew and he doesn't eat meat anymore? He's pretty much vegetarian. Or vegan, whatever. I don't know. It's not my business. But I'm just asking a question on the fact that I know he don't eat meat. Because that's the whole thing. The reason why I'm saying that is because when we were on a cordial level, and even when we're not on a cordial level, when she makes food and she says everybody, it's for everyone, if it's mainly vegetarian stuff or has vegetables in it, what I usually do is I don't try to eat that much of it. If there's meat, I'll eat more meat and then have a little bit of vegetables. Because I know that he's going to be eating. That's why I say, if this hoe, and I hope you hear it, because I want to make sure you know I'm pissed. I'm hurt just like you, bitch. If this hoe is taking their side, then I want you to know you a stupid motherfucker. You 21 times 2, nigga. And I don't mean 42 laws in my eye, so don't try to make that shit right either. Until you can call me and apologize. Everything you text me for, you do that shit, you dumb hoe. Because, bitch, let me tell you what. I didn't call you. I wasn't home. That's why I'm saying free this nigga Crip Mac, bro. I had dreams about this nigga Crip Mac going to... Literally, I had a dream about him going to jail the day he went to jail. And the dream was hella crazy. Me and him was in jail together. Me and Crip Mac was in jail together. Somehow we got free and he just kept saying, hey, we got to ride 5 together. That's all he kept saying. We got to ride 5 together, cuz. We got to ride 5 together. So we was going through all these hoods. And I was taking him to Flint. He was taking me places. And everywhere he took me, I would see people I went to high school with. It was like the protest. That's why I got shot at the protest. Because I wasn't going to the protest. I was going to the candle store to go and buy candles for the new moon. Me and at that time, my queen, I won't say no names. Let's leave names out of this. We can use codes. 21? Hey, 21 still my bitch to this day. I love 21. I still love Banjo. I still love 20. They got smoke coming. That's the thing with me. I can love you unconditionally and punch you in the fucking face. That's for the homies. For the girls, I'll cuss you. I'm still gonna cuss you out. I'm still gonna question your motives. I'm still gonna give you the same energy as I would give the enemy, but to be compassionate in the way I come across. Because I won't say, I'm only going to say, if I say something to hurt your feelings, like I'll say this, and I want to say this now to publicly apologize, because I need to personally apologize, but I want to say this publicly. I should not have told her to go die. That was wrong of me. I will say that. I was right, but I'm wrong. I'm wrong in the overall sense. I was right than a motherfucker for saying it. My energy is still and felt that way. If you're going to ride with them, then you can die with them. I don't give a fuck. My energy's still consistent. Ain't shit changed around here. I don't think niggas know who the fuck they dealing with. Baby, what the hell is you tipping and tapping outside the door for, nigga? Is it time to eat? I think it might be time for baby to eat. But, I mean, it's time for me. In a nutshell, if I will ever do anything for you, don't ever do anything against me. But we chiming in on my nigga Crip Max. So let me re-say that. If I ever do anything 5 you, don't even do anything 5 me. No, against me. Oh, look. I know everybody in Michigan is tripping like, this nigga saying 5. That nigga 6 popping, 5 dropping. Don't say that. Not on my channel. Not on my channel. She talking about the person she fell in love with. Bitch, when did you realize? Ho, let me say something, because I'm going to talk to you like you want me to talk to you now. Hey, ho, come here. When the last time, you better put yourself in a perspective before I put you in yours. You don't ever check the pee around here because the game puts you on the street. If you don't want to pee on your feet, then your ass needs to sit and take a seat. You know what we do around here. You know who you know because I put you on your toes. And if you ain't put on foes, then you got to go. Don't make me go back. I'm on a path of something else. I'm on a journey of something else. Don't make me go back. That's what people are trying to do to you. You don't get it? If you're on this pathway, they're making you go back. That's why this nigga Crip Matt got locked up. Free my nigga. Dream. I had a dream we was in the county jail and got free. And here's the whole key on how it happened. Somebody was trying to take off his Hoover Killer tattoo. It wasn't a person. It was an imp. We had got into a scrap. And he had got punched in the face. And he was bleeding from his mouth. And as they was trying to jump him, I helped him. And as I'm helping him, I happened to look back. Because I'm scrapping with a whole bunch of niggas in the dream. I happened to look back. And there's an imp that had that somehow cut him on his face. And was trying to literally peel the Hoover Killer off his forehead. And I did a magic spell against it and it left. And when it left, we left the jail. And then we walked up this fucking hill and it's crazy. Wow. That bitch, whoever this hill chick is, I'm gonna tap in with this nigga Nina Boy. I gotta tap in with Nina Boy. Because whoever this bitch hill is, she's an agent or something's going on. Because we walked up a motherfucking hill and we walked down this hill, and I'll never forget because we was in Michigan. It's the hill that me and everybody that I used to go to Flint Southwestern. We used to play football at the bottom of the hill, but during the off season, like literally pretty much during like whenever we had school days, whatever we do like during the lunch break and break, like so you had nutrition and lunch or lunch and break or whatever. So we would take, when it was cold outside, niggas would bet money on who can get down the hill. So what we would do is we would take the top of the garbage lids and we would clean them motherfuckers. And then we would sit on the fucking the lid and we would slide down the hill. And whoever owed somebody money, they want to have to scrap it out. Especially if it was different hoods, because how we work was most niggas that scrapped it out on certain things, you had to be from the same hood. You couldn't scrap it out with a nigga from a different hood unless it was already understood on a bigger level than us. Because we don't need because they didn't want anything transpiring because of what's going down. Right? So we used to slide down this hill. That was our thing. And we went down, me and Crip Mac in a dream, go down that same hill. Now, Crip Mac knows my boy Bonesy, Bonesy Onzy, or Chef Bones at this point. But Bonesy Onzy, I know him on the rap scene. That's his rap name, Bonesy Onzy. So, when it comes down to it, here's the funny thing. He goes to jail. He goes to jail. And it's only because of the people around him. Now, here's the funnier part about this whole thing. In the dream, everybody that I met was people that I knew from high school that was Crips. When I walked across, and this is what we was talking about earlier on Instagram. When I walked to the store right now to go check the schedule, check my schedule, but Joel wasn't there. Well, he was there, but he was in the back working, so I was talking to Karina. So I go to check my schedule, and Joel was in the back, so I'm like, all right, I'll go back later. But Shorty was across the street. Yeah, hey, and he saw me first, because I saw him come out the store, but I couldn't tell it was him because he's on the bike. And he's like, hey, cuz. And that's what they kept saying in the dream. Hey, cuz. They literally kept saying that to me. So I'm up here talking to Shorty, we chop it up, and then he gives me half a joint. And that's the whole point. because Crip Mac is in the joint. That means he's only going to spend half the time that they thought he would. He'll be out soon. Let's go. Because that's the whole point of the transmutation. I wouldn't protect Crip Mac in jail unless it was a riot. We not people that understand the language of the organizations. You understand what I'm saying. We're not in the same car, but the cars we in ride down the same side. That's the different thing. That we ain't in. He's not in the U.S. I'm not in London. My steering wheel ain't on the right side of the car. So he gets, it's the energy's similar. It just ain't the same car. But we ride under one car regardless, the black car. We look like a limo. You know how you go on Lyft and you order the black car? That's what we looking like. When it come down to, when you go to jail, that's what it's like. Now here's the key. I was in there for 3 days, 2 nights, and I was only in the misdemeanor house. I was in the housing of the misdemeanor house. So it ain't nowhere near the same. It can be, but it's not. Trust me, I know that for a fact. I literally stopped somebody from getting beat down. There's somebody I know. I can't say. I'm not saying no names or where they're from, but and it was funny because when he saw me there, it was like this. Was it the second day? It was the second day because he was asleep the whole fucking day. Because he was high. He was high on some. I'm not putting his business out there, but basically he slept a whole day. So when he finally wakes up, and I didn't even know it was him, because I'm the one who woke his ass up, because of the simple fact that when you go to jail, you can't get your food until there's certain things you can't do. So when they come in and do head count, basically I don't care if you sleep, dead, or whatever, everybody.
Sun time.
I don't care if you sleep, dead, or whatever. You gotta be up. When they come in there and they say head count, your ass gotta be out that. You gotta look some type of responsive. Put your hand up, stand up, sit up, whatever the case is. When they call your name, you gotta be known. Present. Right? So that applies to food too. Breakfast is at 4 a.m. Lunch is at 10, I think, or 11. I think it's 11. It is 11. 10:30, 11-ish. Dinner is about 4:35-ish. At that point, you ain't eating, bruh. Your ass better savor it. And here's the thing. You can't savor. So if you be like, oh, I'm going to hold this breakfast sandwich till later. Okay. You have salmonella in a month. Or a week. So, the only reason I'm saying these things is because it conditions you to react. It conditions you to react. That's why everybody said yesterday in class, because everybody was listening. They said, yeah, that's somebody's lying. Because if I have a conversation with somebody, okay, and the person I'm having a conversation with literally said F that B. What's young Drosso FDB? She said the D is too bomb, and as soon as I come back, I'm hopping right back on that D. And I said, don't say that, but mom can. She said, F that B. She don't like us. Have a conversation and believe the person she's talking about over something that I could not have been here to do. Which is why I was questioning it. Let's keep it funky. There's a reason why I said you might be pregnant. Because you know why you might be pregnant. You know why you might. You know 6 months ago. There's no accidents. There's no. You know. So if she's 6 months pregnant or more, that's my child. Factually. Or hey, so when we talk about Crip Mac, like Crip Mac says, scientifically proven. I'm hood. I'm hood. If she is 6 to 7 months pregnant, that is my child. It could not be. I'm being for real. Fellas know what I mean. There you go. Message. And that was a text message. So, not from her, but just in general. So, what does that mean? Am I lying or not? And here's the whole point. Last time I talked to her, we had a conversation, and I'm not gonna say what the conversation was about, but let's just say this: if she ain't pregnant, she said when she come back she will. Not will be pregnant coming back. You know what I'm saying? Afterwards. So here's the key: when did I call her yelling? And for what? If our last conversation was great, and then I text her in the morning, she said she had a head. Text her was asking her how she was. Is she feeling better? And then somehow I call her yelling. How, nigga? When? How could I actually call her yelling? And I literally was trying. She was on the phone with the class that she used to be in and still is in, right? And here is the bigger key to this whole thing. I was giving the class their final exam. So I literally had to leave my house and could not give my class the final exam. And the girl who started doing it, Amina, she had already presented it. And during the earlier day, we were doing the Q&A for the final exam in case anybody had any questions. And that's when we talked to her. We all did. So if I was doing the final exam, not me, if they were doing their final, because I have a presentation I have to do too. I cannot, like how I teach my class is simple. may my works be the lesser. So anything you see me do that you think is wow. Okay, when did you miss you? I'm waiting. You might help me. There may be things that you do that may be able to help me. Not maybe, will. I'm just saying the maybe is on you if you're going to do it or not. It's going to help me. I don't believe, I'm not a teacher. I tell people that all the time. I teach. I am not a teacher. The teacher is life's experience. I just teach through what I share. What you share back teaches me. So how am I the teacher? Think about what I'm asking you. And then think about what I'm saying. If I look at everybody as equivalent to me, not only equivalent, but has the potential to teach me things through their sharing experience, and I share my experience with you, how can I be teaching you? When? Where? Unless you're learning through my experiences and learning how to how to adapt and then tap into those teacher. And that's why I tell people in my class, if you look at me as your teacher, you should leave. If you look at me as your teacher, I will refund you your money and you can get the fuck out. I didn't cuss, but I'm just saying. That's the energy behind it. I'm not your teacher. I'm not your master. I'm not anything more. I'm not your guru, your yogi. Don't put no damn title on me. I am the same God body energy as you. What are you gonna do about it? So when I get hit with people saying I'm jealous, I'm like, if I don't have enough pride to actually care to make look at me as higher than them, what makes you think somebody can be higher than me? To me. Oh, from the things that came from me. Ain't that a B? You wouldn't even know these people at all. So how is it, if you wouldn't know the people I'm talking about, that somehow I'm jealous of you when there's nothing to be jealous of? But that's what Crip Mac said. That niggas was jealous of him, and that's why he got locked up. And that's the point. I had them dreams. And when I saw my homeboy at the store, when I went to go check my schedule to see when I work with next, when I saw the homie to see when I work with next, he kept be like, hey cuz, alright cuz. And he's like, you want to split this joint? So he split a joint with me. He was smoking a joint, but he had a joint in his pocket that he didn't even actually smoke yet. So he ripped it in half and said, you want this? And that's the whole point, because he was there when my stepdad was there. The last time I saw my stepdad there, when the whole thing happened with the car, he was there. So that proves that I literally could not have done anything to that damn car. Just like he said, I scratched his car now. Earlier I said, well, how? The way the car is parked, wouldn't the cameras catch it? Y'all got access to it. Prove it to me. I'm going to leave it at that. Because you have access to it. I didn't touch his car. At all. Because here's the point. I'd rather do... If you are the issue, the hell does your car mean to me? Nigga, you can refinance that car and get a new. That car mean to me. But you can't refinance you, can you? You can't do nothing about you. That's a bigger difference. That's why I tell people, you gotta watch yourself. And I'm saying it for a specific reason. Oh, I'm saying you gotta watch yourself. Sometimes people don't know what energies is running their body. You can have some energies running your body that's not interested in your afterlife, which means that's the reason they're running the body. Because they'll do whatever they can to survive. They'll do whatever they can to survive. Ass don't know how to get to the other side. So what does that mean? Let me explain. That means that they will sacrifice you for things. Talk about spirits. They can sacrifice you because they know that you don't know anything about the spiritual world, and they still will be spiritual. But the point is, the sacrificial energy that they put out is feeding off your physical life, which means they can come into physicality, knowing spirituality, and your ass don't. So that's why that's why stuff be coming out, like when it comes down to Crip Mac. Crip Mac got spiritual energy on him. You know? Like that. And also with LeBron, like I said about the LeBron situation. We come down to LeBron. Kyle Rittenhouse is going to win that lawsuit. I know niggas is mad at me and want to be like, why are you saying Kyle Rittenhouse going to beat LeBron? You got to beat with a black man. Because that black man should have shut the hell up. He didn't know nothing about the situation. Kyle Rittenhouse is in the right. He's going to win that lawsuit. Period. Hit the Cash App. Hit the Venmo. Hit the PayPal. Don't send me nothing less than $2 and we good. You know I will send you back your $2 Cash Apps. But outside of that, my super chat is down. So hit the Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. A nigga gotta eat, man. I'm about to go to 7-Eleven, grab a slice of pizza. I'm gonna hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the share, etc. In about 10 minutes. I'm just about to run to 7-Eleven, grab a slice of pizza, and I will see you guys in a moment. All right.